So I found this Pronto watch. It wasn't running at a vintage pawn shop around on Congress Street. And it's World War II. So back during World War II, and even just slightly afterwards, there were lots of supply issues with regards to sourcing parts. And watch companies just didn't have the resources to properly stamp these with a machine, so they had jewelers literally just hand engrave them. It's part of the history of the watch. It's not a mistake. Most interesting part of watch repair is that you find these interesting things about where the watch comes from. This is actually an FEF Fleurier 310 movement. And so we're going to try and get it running again, because this is just not running, and we're going to figure out why. Basically just taking apart all the parts. This is only the second watch I've ever done. And right through here, this is the pallet bridge, getting into the pallet fork, and we're going to actually reveal something underneath here that's a big problem. In here, I see a little piece, and this may have been what's causing it not to run. And I'm going to show it to you here. You can see that right there. There's like a little tiny piece of metal in there, which is really not a good sign. There's a closer view. That means that there's a gear or something basically got nicked, too much pressure. And here on the barrel gear, there's a missing tooth. So that needs to be replaced. These are all the parts ready for wash, ready for cleaning. In this case, I'm using naphtha, that's just letter fluid. We can clean it all in there. And this is where I discover the second problem. And if you can see it here really close, I'm gonna put an arrow on it. That's a missing jewel mount. And on top of that, it's missing from the balance arm. So I need a new donor plate and a new donor balance arm. That's really, really inconvenient. But in the meantime, I'm gonna replace the spring on it. That just should be standard operating procedure for any watch repair. This is the new spring that just gets put in, and put it all back together, and it runs. The main plate being different, that's kind of breaks my heart, but it's actually the same movement, so not completely a big deal. And after cleaning everything up, this is the before, and then here's the after. And I thought it cleaned up really, really nice. I decided to wear it, missing the second hands, but that's easy to replace. And there you go.